Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. This is an adorable little picture of my Rachel, who's now almost 21, and she was 3 or 4 here in this picture, and I came across it and I just had to scrapbook it. She called that her diamond swimsuit. She, Mommy, I want to wear my diamond swimsuit. So anyway, it was just like sequins and stuff, but she loved her bling and actually still kind of does. So anyway, I'm just showing some miscellaneous things that I might be using, and you'll have to forgive me. I did this layout like a month ago. I'm doing 2 voiceovers today, this one and the one of my son Carlton playing baseball, and I'm just trying to remember what I did exactly. So anyway, I'm using my scraptastic kit mostly, but I am pulling out some of my stash and ephemera pieces that I had bought from Michael's and miscellaneous places. And this one is Solstice. This one is Teresa Collins, I believe. Yep. We are family. Oh, I went kind of quick. And then I'm kind of excited because this is the first time I'm using those butterfly wood veneer. And I just thought they turned out really, really cute. So anyway, this was shortly after we moved from the Azores to Virginia, and we had rented a house on a cul-de-sac. It was just a really nice little house, and it had a fabulously big yard, and didn't really know anybody, and the kids were bored, so we got a little pool and put it out on our back deck, and Rachel just loved going in there, and so did Shelby to a point, but I think she might have been down for nap time, and I was pregnant with Carlton, so anyway, just cutting up a card here. You have to forgive me, I worked nights last night in the emergency room, and I'm a little tired today, so it might not be my happy laughy, joyous self, but I did want to get these 2 layouts up and, or at least voiced over and uploaded to YouTube. Then, when I'm short on time, I can just hit publish. But I like to have a few in queue. I still have a few in queue, and but I'm running low. This weekend, I am going to the Crop in Ocean City with my mother-in-law, so I'm very excited about that. Yay! Am I ready? No! With school and working nights right now for my clinical rotations, doesn't leave me a lot of time to pack up and get ready. So thank goodness for kits. Thumbs up for kits, because I'm just going to basically be throwing some in my little, those little cubes that you can pull. They have wheels. Anyway, I'm going to put some of my kits in there, maybe a couple of my paper pads. But I really kind of made it easy because on my corkboard on the side of where I sit, I have those key rings and like things together. Like you see how I always have my enamel dots together, and I have some of my stickers and things like that together on one, and I have my stencils on another. So I'm basically just going to grab and go. So that's going to make it really easy. They're not like individualized to where I'm just, having to find this one and that one. I'll take some inks, and I should do a video. I don't know how I would set that up. But anyway, yeah, I'll have to think about that. I don't know. I don't really have a tripod. That's the hard part, because I have a little doohickey that my husband made for me to hold my camera, and I have it bungee corded, and it's just really kind of a backyard setup, but it works for me right now until I can get a nice fancy tripod. But yeah, it works for me. So I don't know how I would have it so it's standing up without me holding it. So I'll have to think about that. But anyway, I think I'm just going to, of course, I'll take my OttLite, extension cords, that's a must. I think I'm going to print my pictures out ahead of time, just print a whole bunch off my phone. I still have some printed off that I've been wanting to scrapbook. And I, just like I did as a gift for Kelsey and Travis for their wedding, another classmate of mine, he and his girlfriend's baby turned 1, or is turning 1 this month, and her birthday party was last weekend, and I was invited. And so I got her, a gift, of course, but then I also made he and Lily the same thing I made for Kelsey and Travis, but it was all of Olive's like first year, just pictures of her throughout her first year. And I put it in that wrought iron holder, 12 by 12 holder that you get from Michael's. And being in school and being in my last final stretch to graduation, it's been really hard to get down there and scrapbook. So it was kind of marathon scrapbooking. I made 10 layouts in 2 days. 3 days, I'm sorry. I made 5 the very last day because I woke up at dark 30 to go downstairs and get it done. And then I had made a couple 2 days prior to that. So, excuse me, goodness. They didn't open any of the gifts while we were there, but like an hour after I left, I got this text from him, and he was so sweet. He said that he and Lily literally both cried. And, that touched me. I didn't mean for tears, but, that made me feel really good that they appreciated and really loved that. So I totally had to go on their Facebook and stalk their pictures to get them because I didn't want them to know what I was doing. But here I decided to use my Wink of Stella glitter yellow brush marker, and it turned out really well. It worked really, really well with these butterflies, and they still do want to curl up a little bit, obviously, because you're getting the wood damp, but I set it aside and I set something on top of it. But something makes me think, I didn't use this one for some reason. I think I decided to do pink. Who knows? But I did use that on another layout later on if I didn't use it on this one. So I just took some of my doilies, and that yellow one is a paper kind of a, it's not chipboard, it's kind of a cardstock doily. I got in a ephemera pack at Michael's, and I just layered it on top of the pink one. And from the same pack, I used one of those rose pieces. And right now I'm using a chenille saying on a tag. Glitter is always an option. And even though she's not glittery, it's not glitter per se, but she's sparkly. And she is my girl. She, she's a college student right now, so she's poor. But, she's all about, she loves to look nice, and she loves boots and, shoes and clothes, and not too much into the bags and purses, kind of. She's getting there. She is my child after all, even though she doesn't look like me. She is mine, and it will come through. But anyway, she loves the jewelry and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of fun to see. She was always that way, even though she didn't think she was, I sent her a picture of this layout when I got it done, and she was like, I love it. I'm like, I know, I still see you that little. That's the hard part. I can still hear her voice and see her running around just like it was yesterday. It just blows my mind. I would say break my heart, but it doesn't break my heart. It makes me sad because, I don't know, some people like their children grown, and, I don't know. I adored my children. I still adore my children, but I loved them when they were babies. And, I can still, it's really funny how that works because it's been years, but you can still see them and hear them. And like her swimsuit, it just cracks me up because I can still hear her say that. And her and Shelby, it's really cute how little kids come up with words, and I can't remember who was who. I do have it written down somewhere. But to say hospital, my 2 girls both said it different. I can't remember who said it how. One of them would say hostable, and I think that was Rachel, and then the other one would say hopsital. So for now I can't say it, hospital. So, it's things like that. If you have little ones or grandchildren or something, write that down because you think you're always going to remember, and you just might, but you might not. My dad said write it down and keep it in their baby book or something, and the little stories are things they do when you're so mad at the time, but it's funny later, and they love still, as adults, or almost, young adults, they love to go back and read those things. And Shelby's like, I was a handful. I'm like, what do you mean was? You still are a handful, but a delightful handful. But anyway, it's kind of neat for them to go back and see how they were when they were little, not just by pictures, but by the stories, that you write down, and how they used to say certain words. And I don't know, it's fun. Okay, so she was 4. I put a 4 there. you know, because that's how old she is. And I'm just kind of having a ball with some of these flowers and stickers from Heidi Swap. And butterfly. I think some of this stuff also was from Maggie Holmes, some older Maggie Holmes stuff I had. The cuteness in the flower, it just, in the bottom right corner, it just seemed like there was a little bit too much white space, and I usually don't worry about that. But I saw this border strip, and I just thought it was really cute, and I was just going to use enough to, I had already measured it for the cuteness, and then there was just a little piece left over, so I just decided to keep it and add that to the layout, and I really like it. And it's really hard to see, but every once in a while you'll see these shiny little things on my page, and those are clear sequins that I got from, where did I get those? I don't remember. But they're clear, so it adds just a little something something to the back of the page, and you can see them a little bit better close up, but yeah, I'm really pleased how I did use the yellow butterflies. Okay, because I did use them on one of Olive's little pages too. I made them pink this time and I cut them up. And those little pink sunglasses, I couldn't help it. They were so cute. I had to add it to the page. So here we go with those sequins, but pretty pink posh maybe? Is that the right word? Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, thank you for joining me. Thank you for putting up with this jumbled mess of a voiceover. But like I said, I'm a lack of sleep and just wanting to get these up in queue. So, you know, when it gets busy during my finals, I'll have some videos to upload. But thumbs up for glitter swimsuits and kits that I can just pack and go. So thank you so much for joining me. You guys are amazing. I love all your sweet comments. You're too good to me. And welcome to all the new YouTubers that I'm finding. I might do a video soon on some of you, just, you know, to kind of help you get out there a little bit. So if you wouldn't mind, thumbs up on the video so YouTube knows that you enjoy what you're seeing. And I will see you at the next video. Bye.